Hi guys, welcome back to Deep in Reefing. This week I've been putting the RSJs in. So I cut a hole in the wall in the hallway and then pushed them through from the hallway into the living room and then pulled them through into the wall on the right hand side. So these beams I bought from a local steel supplier. They cost me just over £200 and I bought them cut to length. That was pretty handy. So they're just over 3 meters long and they go onto the padstone and then 50mm into the cavity on the right hand side. And they're fully spanning the block on the left hand side, so they're fully supported. Now all three RSJs are in place, and I've packed them up and levelled them up with shim steel to try and bring them to the right height, make sure they're all square. So trying to find a 3 meter level was pretty difficult. I've got a couple of cheap ones, but the bubbles aren't in the middle, so they're no good. I wanted to be really accurate, so what I've had to do is devise a kind of water leveling system. There are ones on the market like this that you can buy, but they're just the same as this one. So I've got a syringe, filled it up with dyed liquid or dyed water, and connected it to the other syringe with some tubing, and you'll see if I can get on this. It's about 111mm height from the water level to the beam. And then if I go down this end and do the same, it is 111mm from the water to the beam. So water always finds a level, so I've just connected it straight through with a hose up to there, and so 1/2 mil or under 1/2 mil I think over the 3 meters is pretty accurate. I'm pretty pleased with that. So I did do the same exercise with the syringe on this beam and this beam and this beam, and from this beam to this beam and all the way to the other end on each one of them as well. So they're all pretty square and pretty level. The only thing I did have a bit of a problem with was making sure that this wasn't twisted. So I've clamped it up either end, taking the clamps off that end now because I've already levelled it, and packed underneath to shim them to be in square. So I'm just getting ready now to put the blocks inside and finish off the RSJ job. And so I've preloaded it with 100 kilos of water just to make sure the shims are all pushed down and settled, and we'll see where we go from here. Like, subscribe and comment. Cheers guys.